Good evening. Hello everyone. How are we all going today? Have we had a good day? Are we ready for Power Bar? Is anyone joining me? Let's get a show on the road then, I guess. Make sure you've got your band, your bar. Make sure you're ready to go. Today I wanted to do a little bit of sort of focus on tummy muscles. All right, so even when we're standing, we're going to do a little bit of standing tummy muscle stuff and then down on the floor, obviously. So let's stand up. Let's make sure we've got this bar right in front of us so that we can pick it up easily. Stand up nice and tall, lifting out of your feet. All right, let's just gently roll those shoulders. Let's start by loosening off the whole body. Deep breath out, drop the chin to the chest, and then let those arms just hang as you roll down towards the floor. Breathing in, breathing out, rolling back up, trying to keep that chin on the chest. So we're just trying to do this gently so that we can loosen up the spine, and down we go again. Breathing in at the bottom and breathing out as we unroll, coming back up, draw that belly button back and standing tall again. And once more, down we go. Deep breath out all the way, breathing in and slowly back up, lifting tall. Good, let's float those arms up now as we breathe in and really sort of think about lengthening that spine. Breathe out, take them down. So when we do this movement, we want to keep those shoulders down, okay, and the chest open. So we don't want the shoulders to lift. So make sure the hands are out wide, the elbows are slightly bent. Let's do that once more. Breathing in and out. Then we're going to go out to the side, lifting up, opening the chest, and deep breath out, coming down. Just be gentle because we've got a lot of work through those arms and shoulders, remember. And we'll do that once more, breathing in and deep breath out. Good, okay. Let's roll down this time. And we're going to slip our feet into the handles of our elastic, or our, the elastic part of your bar. Slip the feet into the handles, grab the bar, relax that neck before you roll up, and stand up nice and tall. So you do want to make sure that you're holding the bar as evenly as you can, okay? So you do want to try and get that join right there in the center of your body, because if you're over too far, it's going to change the length and the tension in the elastics. All right, so standing tall again, we're going to slowly float those arms up to about halfway and then float them back down. Now, this time we need to keep those wrists strong and the elbows are still slightly bent. So we're just going halfway. If you find that it's too much on your neck and shoulders, just go a little lower. Deep breath out and in. And deep breath out and in. Good, let's come up this time and just hold with a bit of tension there. Turn to the right, moving through the waistline, so keep the hips facing forward. Then around to the other side, again, moving through the waistline, hips are forward. And around again. If you need to take some of that tension out of the bar or out of the shoulders, then just drop those arms a little lower. Let's go one more to each side, long arms still. And around to the other side. And coming back to the center, and we're going to gently take those arms back down again. Good, okay, we're going to do some rises. So make sure your feet are about hip distance apart still, and as you rise up, we're going to come up and we're going to try and get those arms up as high as you can. So it is going to be hard on the balance because you're also tightening the bands as you go. Again, just come as high as you can with those arms. You do not have to go all the way up to the top. Just get that tension and lower down. It's a little harder than a normal rise. Good. And take it down again. And up you go. Good. And back down. All right, we're going to roll the bar now and make it nice and firm. Lift the bar towards your rib cage. Take your right hand and tuck it underneath. Take your left and place it on top. Good. Belly button's back. You are standing nice and tall. Take your right leg out to the side. And again, keep pulling up. And 3, stay in control there. That elastic's going to want to pull you at this point. Let's transfer the weight and change legs out for 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Good. Come back to the center. Undo and hold on to the bar. Bring it forward and turn it. Good. All right, so we've got a little twist in it now. This time we're going to bring it up to the rib cage. We're going to take the right arm underneath and then the left arm on the top. Okay, going back to the right leg, out to the side. 1 and 2. Feel the difference now. And 4. Last one. And transfer. Pull up 1 and 2. Keep it low. 3, 4 and 5, and bring it in. Good. Grab hold of the bar over the top again. Take it down. We're going to untwist it. Good. And then we're going to take the feet just a little bit wider. Okay, so we want to make sure we've still got some tension there when your arms are down. All right, so we're going to come down into a squat position so you are hinged, and then we're going to bring that bar right up underneath up to the rib cage. Elbows are pointed out to the side, okay, and the wrists are strong, so I don't want you doing this, okay? Elbows up, and we'll lower down and pull up and down and up and down. Good. We want to keep that chest open. So if you feel any traveling pain down the arm, we'll probably find that your shoulder is rolling forward. So just make your movement a little smaller. Take your hands out a little wider if you need to. 5, 4, 3. Don't use those wrists. Good. 1. All right. Stand up nice and tall again. Let's leave the feet like that. Let's tuck the hands though into that underhand grip. All right, bending down, but we're going to keep the back upright this time. Tailbone tucked under, and now we do our bicep curl. Curling in. Elbows at the side. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good. Coming up, turn the hands, bend with a hinge and pulling up. And 2 and 3, 4. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. 6, 7, strong wrists. 8, 9, last one. 10. Good. Standing tall, turn the hands around and bend and curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. And release. Good job. Okay, let's get those tummies working a little harder now. Release the tension there in that bar. Take the arms up above the head if you can. Otherwise, you can leave it here. Okay, so this is where we are, here or here. And then we bend and we drop it down and push. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you're thinking, how's this working my tummy? That bit's coming. 6, 7, shoulders down, 8, 9. Are you ready? Here's number 10. Good. Okay, those shoulders should be down. Let's bend those knees again. Get down as deep as you can. Bring that bar down towards the head. Elbows pointed out to the side. So if you like, you can have your arms here. I've got to lift the right. There you go. You can have your arms here, but keep those elbows lifted, okay? It'll just make it a little bit more challenging for you. All right, let's squeeze the waistline and up. Now the tummy's working. And up. And up. Good. And again. And up. And 4. And 3. And 2. Make sure those shoulders are not lifting. And 1. Good. Push up again as you stand and then gently take it down past your body. Good. Okay. Bring those legs in. Put one twist in your band. Okay. Now have a look. I didn't go rights and lefts this time, so this is going to be up to you. Okay. Have a look where your cross is. Okay. I have my right foot at the front. Okay. So that means I'm going to take my left foot through, okay? So again, I have my right leg, this one, at the front. So I'm going to take my left foot through, take it over, okay? We need to do this more often, don't we, these ones? I'm going to go through it once more. Okay, so if you've got your left foot at the front, if it's your left leg that's at the front, the elastic's at the front, then you need to step your right foot forward, of course. So for me, I have the right leg as the front elastic. So I take the left foot and I step over the other elastic. Okay, take a big step, tailbone tucked under, belly button back. I'm going to take the right arm left arm under, right arm over the top and hug that bar into the chest. All right, belly button back. Come down as deep as you can. Feel those leg muscles activating. Make sure your knees are okay though. All right, we're going to turn to the left. What leg's in front? If you've got your left leg at the front, you turn to the left first. If you've got your right leg in the front, you turn to the right first. It doesn't really matter because we're going to do both sides, but let's turn one and forward and the other way and forward and turn. So you can feel one direction is a little easier than the other. Okay, just make sure that you don't open your hips up and lose that square to the front positioning. Tailbone tucked under. And turn. Good. Hand 4. Keep the bar the same the whole time. Good. And we'll bring the back leg in so that we don't trip over. Good. Okay. So to change legs, we need to take the front leg through again. So we're back to our original cross. Then you're going to undo your cross, but keep turning. So now you have put the other leg at the front, okay? So when I talk about the leg, I'm talking about whatever's attached to it as well. That is at the front now. So untwist it and then continue to untwist it until it's twisted up in the other direction. I really think there's got to be an easier way to say this. Okay, so now the other leg should be the front elastic. All right, take the opposite one, the back elastic, through. Nice big step. Tuck the tailbone under. Okay, this time I'm going to cross my left arm under and then my right on top. All right, tailbone tucked, belly button back, down as deep as you can. And let's turn again. 1, forward, 2, forward, 3, forward, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring the back leg in. Good. All right. Have a look at what you're doing to untangle that leg and then the elastic. We do not want you falling on your face. Okay. Grab yourself a drink if you need one. Then we're going to go and stand at the end of the mat and come on down to the floor. Oh, and just so you know, Renee, I'm still going to be doing my online classes. So no excuses to not do your class still. Okay, have your drink. Come and stand at the end of your mat. Let's loosen off the elastic by just letting those arms hang down by our side. Drawing that belly button gently back, lengthening the spine. I'm going to put a small bend in those knees and we're going to drop the chin to the chest and we're going to roll down slowly towards the floor. Take a breath in at the bottom there and then we're going to reverse it and roll back up again, just letting those arms hang so you can get a gentle stretch through the upper body as well. And down we go again. Good. Once you're upside down this time, I want you to just place that bar about an arm distance away from you. So just reach out your arms, place it down, and then we're going to walk ourselves out over the bar and into a plank position. So wherever you need to be, if you want to come down to your knees and elbows, you can do. Tuck your tailbone under. Just leave the bar where it is. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Remember, we don't want any pressure in that lower back at all. We want to feel the tummy muscles start to work, okay? So just take that focus to the tummy, shoulders back. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to hold it for another 15 seconds here. Nice, long, controlled breaths. Good. All right, let's stretch back into child's pose. Sit back as far as you can. We're going to slip those handles, if they're starting to fall off, back onto the feet properly. We're going to grab the bar, stretch the arms out, relax the neck. And then you're going to come down onto your elbows, holding onto the bar. Okay, and you're going to find yourself, as you lower your hips, you're going to tuck the bum under, belly button back, and you're going to come into a plank position. Okay, so have a look where you are. You should have your elbows under your shoulders, your knees on the floor at this point, belly button drawing back, and we're going to tuck the toes here. Okay, so we're going to take one knee, our right knee, and we're just going to lift it off the floor. The foot is still on the floor, but then we're going to lower it. Okay, so keeping your feet on the floor, just lift the other knee and lower it. Okay, if you start to feel any of this in your back, I want you to take your hips a little bit higher. Stick that bum up higher, okay? We're aiming for 10 here, so we're up to about 6, 5, 4, 3, belly button back, 2, and 1. Both knees are on the floor and we're going to slowly lower those hips down and we're going to squeeze back. Give that back a good squeeze there. Good. Okay, so again, you've got your options for your bar. You can leave it under your chin. You can place it just above the head, or you can stretch those arms out all the way up. It's up to you. Take a breath in through the nose. When you breathe out, we're going to lift both ends, so upper body and legs, and breathe in, lower back down. And again, breathing out as we come up, and breathing in as we come down. So with the arms, if you need to, you can always leave them on the floor. especially if the neck and shoulders are starting to get really sore. If your lower back is feeling it, just do one leg at a time. Good. Remember, we want to keep that chin tucked as well, so we're not looking forward at all. Couple more. And last one. Deep breath out. And in. Good. Okay, slip those elbows in again so they're back underneath your shoulders roughly. Holding onto that bar again. We're going to come back up into a plank. So you really need to make sure you squeeze your bum, belly button draws back, and that you've lifted high enough, okay? So we don't want to be down here, okay? Lifting right up, making sure the back is not hurting. This time we're going to tuck the toes and we're going to push through those heels as we lift both those knees. And then we'll come back down and untuck and release, okay? So tuck the chin and push. Make sure you get right up out of that plank. Tuck the toes, push back through the heels. And bring the knees to the floor and hips down. And squeeze. And again, tuck the chin up onto the knees, belly button back. Tuck the toes and push back through the heels. And knees down and hips down, squeeze. Two more. Tuck the chin and up. Make sure you lift high enough. Tuck the toes and push back through those heels. Use those tummy muscles there because it does get a lot harder, you noticed, when you lift those knees off the floor. Again, tuck the chin and up, holding, using the tummy already, and push back, both knees down, and release. Good. All right, let's lower ourselves right down, placing that bar either under the chin, on the head, or no, we'll keep it close to the head, so under the chin or above the head. Okay, we're going to lift the upper body and then we're going to twist, tapping one end of the bar to the floor, then the other. Trying to keep those elbows at the same height so they're in line roughly with the elastics and the bar. So while you do that twist, I don't want you looking forward, okay? You've got to keep that chin tucked and you're twisting and rocking over the rib cage. So it's not squeeze the waist this way. It's a rock from side to side over the rib cage. Okay, so let's come down again. Deep breath out, up and twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, and center and down. Now if it hurts the neck and shoulders with this one, you can lift without the arms. You can still get the rock, but it's not going to be as big. 4 twists, center and down. And again, up and twist. 2, 3, and 4, center and down. Couple more, up and twist. 2, 3, and 4, center, and last one coming up and twist. 2, 3, 4, center and down. Good. Okay, this time we're going to push all the way back into child's pose. Keep the bar in your hand and push it away from you. Relax the neck, stretch out the arms and shoulders, and release that lower back. Good, and up we come. Okay, we're going to come onto all fours now. So coming up onto all fours. Remembering wherever you're comfortable with your wrists, if you want to roll the mat over the bar, you can. Just keep in mind, okay, when you do it this way, that when you move your leg, you don't want the bar rocking around, okay? Keep it as still as you can. All right, I'm still going to go back to this one. Shoulders back, belly button back. Keep it nice and strong. We're going to slowly lower ourselves down. So we're bringing our chin towards the center line of the bar and back up. This time the right leg's going to lift as well. Still trying to keep that chin on the center line of the bar and back up. I want that leg nice and high. Let's do the other leg. Coming down. So we want very little transfer, if any at all, from one side to the other. Let's do it without the legs. Slowly down. Pelvic floor lifted and push up. Now with the right leg, pushing back, lift it nice and high. Lengthen it right out. And the other side, lengthen the leg as you come down. Push that leg high. And bring it in. No legs this time. Down we go. And up. And right leg. And up. And left leg. And up. Once more. No legs. And lift. Right leg. And lift. And left leg. And lift. And sitting back wherever you're comfortable so that you can loosen up your wrists if you need to, or even your fingers. Good. Keep sitting where you are. So you're either kneeling up or you could be sitting on your bottom. It's up to you. Bring your arms forward. I want you to take a deep breath out and squeeze right back and pause. And release. And again, deep breath out, squeeze right back, stretch and open the chest. And release. Take your arms down, lift your shoulders to the ears, and lower to the ears, and lower. Good, drop your chin now to your chest, and then chin to the ceiling. And forward. Good work. Okay, we're going to have a seat now, so don't try anything fancy. Just get tangled up. Keep the elastics, the handles on your feet, and sit at the end of your mat. So we want the knees pointed to the ceiling. We want the feet roughly hip distance apart. Use those inner thighs to keep your legs lifted. All right. I'm going to try and give that upper body a little bit of a rest so that we can really focus on the tummy now. So I'm going to put some tension into this bar. Okay, so I've got a nice short elastic here. Again, using the right arm to hug and then the left arm over the top. And we're bringing that bar right into the chest. All right, take a deep breath in. Breathe out, pelvic tilt. Push back a little further, get that nice deep C curve. And then sit up nice and tall. And again, deep breath out. And breathe in. And again, back we go. Good, starting to activate those tummy muscles. Make sure you can feel them switching on here. Tucking and lifting. Okay, on the next one, we're going to lift the right leg and then come back up. I want you to try and get the leg to move at the same time. Tuck, don't forget to tuck. And lift. And tuck. And lift. Still using the tummy. You've got two more on this leg. Tuck. And lift. And tuck and lift. Good. Let's change the arms over on the bar. So the other arm's on top. So right should be on top. Add the other leg now. And pull up tall. And tuck. And pull up tall. Leg starts to lift as you start to tilt back. comes down at the same time as you lift up. And 2. Don't twist the body. And 1, tuck, tuck, tuck. And lift. And tuck. Hold it there. Now twist 1. Try and poke those ends of the bar down towards the floor, just behind you, so you're sort of pulling it back as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And sit up tall. And again, tuck and twist. Belly button pulling back towards the spine. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And sit up tall. Take the arms now so that your hands are in that overhand grip there. Okay, elbows out to the side, tuck and hold again, and this time lift the bar and pull it back. It's not going to go all the way back, it probably won't. Okay, but we just want to get a little bit of a pull onto it. Keep that belly button sinking in. 3, 2, 1, and those shoulders are back to work. Good, all right, give your legs a really good shake here, loosen them up. Right into the hips as well. Good, bend those, actually we'll keep the legs straight now. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more tension in. So I bring the bar down to the top of my knees, make sure it's nice and tight there, and then I'm going to pull the bar in towards my chest, and that is the tension we're looking for, okay? Now I'm actually going to place my hands over the ends of the elastic so that they don't unravel, and then we're going to breathe out and push forward towards the toes. Breathe in and pull back. Elbows back like you're trying to pull it right to your chest. Don't let the elbows be down here. Get it up. And again, push and pull. Belly button drawing back. Try and lift right up out of your hips. And pull. And reach. And pull. And 5. Lift. And 4. Lift. And 3, lift, and 2, lift, and last one, push and lift. Okay, bend the knees a little bit. I'm going to take some of that tension out, so I've gone about halfway now, I'm on 2. Pull, I can feel a little bit of tension and get those arms up higher. Pelvic tilt, roll down towards the floor. Pull the bar back as much as you can, so it might only just be above the face, right up to the ceiling. That's okay. Deep breath out, roll up, sit up tall, pull that bar into the chest. And again, roll yourself down and pull the bar back and roll yourself back up and pull the bar in. Good, I'm going to turn around for this one. So I'm going to add on to it as well. Let's do 3 more of these. Rolling it down and pull back. Obviously, the further from your body the hands are, the harder those shoulders are going to work, okay? Rolling down and pull and rolling up and lift and rolling down and pull and rolling up and lift. So if you start to roll up as pull and then start to roll up while it's still tight, it's going to help you to come back up. So when you come down this time, you're going to take your right leg to tabletop. So tuck and tabletop and roll back up and sit up tall. Again, tuck and tabletop and up. Little harder now because the side that's in tabletop is not as tight as the other side. And again. And one more with the right leg, tuck. And now the left leg, hand back. Left leg tabletop. Roll it up. Sit up tall. Dropping the elbows a little bit will help take any pain out of the shoulders that might be happening. It is, well, it should be good pain, but if you've got bad shoulders, it might be enough for them. And one more with this leg, and tuck. Make sure you're still getting that pelvic tilt, yeah? And sit up. I'll give you a moment to just take your hands in front of you, relax those arms, reach down towards your toes as you drop your chin, stretch those arms out. And sitting back up. Good. Give it a shake if you need to. When we go down this time, we're going to come down with the right leg lifted. Then when we're on our back, we're going to change the legs over. So we're going to come up with the left leg lifted, okay? So it is sitting tall, it's right leg lifts, comes to tabletop, left leg to tabletop, right foot down, and roll back up. Now, if you can, I want you to try and keep it lifted. If that's too much on your back, just take it back to the floor. This time, down with the left leg lifted, right leg up, left foot down, and roll up. Sit up tall, and right foot up as we come down, and tabletop, change legs, and roll up, and tap, left foot up, rolling down, changing legs, and rolling up. And again, we're going down with the right leg lifted, up, changing legs, and rolling up. Still focusing on the tummy muscles, yeah? Left leg lifted, tabletop, lower the left, and lift. Good. Okay, this time you're going to roll down. You're going to take both legs into tabletop. But before you do that, I'm going to get you to make that elastic nice and tight. Turn your hands so they're in that underhand grip there. Belly button back, rolling down. Both legs going to lift at the same time into tabletop, and the elbows are down by your side, okay? Let those shoulders sink back to the floor. All right, belly button sinking down, pushing that right leg out and in. Left leg out and in. And again, out with the right, then out with the left. Keeping that belly button sinking into the floor. Remember, if your back is getting tight, you're going to take your leg higher. You'll probably find you can go a little further though with these ones than you usually would without a bar. Tummy sinking into the floor. And again. All right, we're going to finish this last one, and then we're going to do the same movement but a little faster, and both legs moving at the same time. So right goes out, and then they both change and change. Watch that knee doesn't creep in closer than tabletop, and keep those wrists strong and those arms holding onto that bar in the same position the whole time. Tuck and tuck. Good. All right, 3, 2, 1. We'll bring both knees in towards the chest, place the bar on the top of the knees, and just pull those knees a little closer. Good, okay. We're going to unravel that so that we can take our arms back. And again, it doesn't have to be all the way back. Okay, if you can get to the floor, go for it. But if you can't, then you can leave the arms up a little higher. All right, we're going to take those legs back up. This time we're going to curl. So your other option as well is to support your neck with the bar in this position. Okay, so that's up to you. Leg extension right and in, then left and in. Keep the bar as still as you can, because remember, one side's going to be pulling harder than the other. Take your time. Back. Belly button sinking into the floor. Let's go, both legs at the same time. Right out and change. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pull down 7, 8, 9 and 10. Both knees to tabletop, head to the floor. Bring the bar back onto the knees. Deep breath out and draw it in. Good, okay, we're going to roll the bar back up again. So the easiest way to do that is to make the elastic a little bit firm so as you roll it doesn't keep falling off. Then you're going to go back with your underhand grip again, elbows on the floor. This time we're going to take those feet up to the ceiling. Okay, so we're going to drop the right leg down and back up. Then the left leg down and up. And again, right and up. Feel the belly button sinking into the floor as you do this. Right leg, keep it as straight as you can, and left leg. Good, let's do 4 more like that. 1. Keep the bar nice and still. And 3. And 4. Good, and we're crossing over. Both legs move at the same time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Strong, long legs. 8, 9 and 10. Bring it in. Good. Bar on the knees. Pull towards you. Good. Stretch the bar out. Pull the bar up above your head again, legs back to the ceiling, and this time in a curled position. So right leg down, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Belly button sinking, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9 and 10. Both together now, right and change. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Both knees in, bar onto the knees, head to the floor and pull. Good. Okay, very carefully place your feet back down onto the floor. We actually haven't done as much tummy as I wanted to, but you've definitely worked deeper. I say these things and then I don't actually know what I'm going to do until I start doing the exercises. So, you know, it just ends up being whatever comes out. All right, so I want to have a bit of tension when I bring the bar forward, okay? So I don't want it sagging like that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tension, but not too much, because I want to be able to pull those arms back as well, like so, okay? So just do this movement a few times. Make sure that you're comfortable with how tight you've got the bar. Then bring your knees into your chest and breathe out. Push everything out and bring it in and out. And I'm going to flex my feet because I'm about to lose my handles. And out and in and out. But that's the other reason why you don't want to have it too loose when you come to that in part, because it can very easily slip off the feet then. Remember, you don't have to pull the bar right back that far if you don't want to, depending on your shoulders. Good, last one. Head back to the floor, give that head a rest. Okay, while you're giving your head a rest, you're going to turn that bar around so you have a cross. Then bring the legs back to tabletop, elbows to the floor. This time I'm going to turn my hands so they're back in that underarm grip, hand-to-hand grip again. Legs in tabletop, and don't forget you have a cross in the elastic. And then we're going to twist. Keeping the head on the floor now to work the tummy muscles. Deep breath out as you come over. And again. Keep that tummy sinking back towards the spine the whole time. Move slowly and with control. Elbows anchored into the floor the whole time. Rolling through. And again. And through. Good. And two more. Last one. And back to the center and relax the knees. So we're going to keep that same grip with the hands, okay? You need to make sure you keep your wrists strong. From here, that little bit of tension, we're going to curl up, pull the bar up and stretch out. 1 and in and 2 and in, 3 and in, 4, 5. Good. Turn the knees out now. Bring the heels together and push. Keep your heels together. And in and 2 and in and 3. Knees pointed out. 4. Last one and 5. Good. And bring it in. Good. Okay. Untwist that band. Gently take your feet to the floor. Roll that band up nice and firm. Belly button sinking down. Elbows on the floor. Roll up into your bridge. Open those hips up. And roll yourself back down. And again, deep breath out, up. Breathe in and hold, squeezing that butt. Breathe out, take it down. And again, rolling up. And rolling down. Last one, up. And down. Good. Okay. Now, I don't know how easy it is for you, but I would like you to attempt to disconnect the 2 bars so that you only have half a one. Now, if you're really struggling to do that, don't worry about it. Just be careful, okay? So I'm just going to slip that foot out of that handle. Okay, I'm going to take 1/2 of my bar. Slip the other foot off. And I'm going to take that piece of bar behind my right leg, behind my right thigh, okay? You saw where it went just then, okay? I'm going to place that right foot back on the floor. I'm going to take my left knee now and I'm going to place it onto the right knee, okay? So the bar, you can see me shaking it around there, is behind my right leg. So I'm going to take this hand, my left, between my legs. There it is. See my fingers? Okay. It's going to grab hold of the other side of the bar. And then I'm going to gently pull that right leg up into tabletop. Now the whole time we want to keep that left ankle on the knee. So I'm using the bar to help me lift. Now, of course, if you were struggling to get your bar to separate, you might be doing it with the whole bar, okay? Or you might just want to put the bar to the side and just use your hands. You should be feeling a stretch here through that hip, and it'll be on the left side, not the right. Okay, very carefully lower that down. Now I'm going to take that bar carefully. I'm going to place it behind the left leg now. Then I'm going to put the right foot onto the left knee. Okay, so the hand goes into that gap between the legs, and I'm going to grab hold of that bar and draw this leg in as well now. So now you can feel it through the hip area on the other leg. You might notice it's in behind the leg as well, that hamstring area. You might even feel it gently pulling through the lower back. Great stretch if you ever get sciatic pain. Really good stretch. Good, and slowly release that down. Okay, so we'll just take that half of the bar and we'll pop that to the side with the other one. All right, bring your knees into your chest now. Hands behind your knees, and we're going to rock and roll and sit up at the top. Good. Now, before you start letting go, I want you to find your balance. So make sure that your shoulders are down. Your belly button is back. Then start to release your grip, and then completely. Shoulders down, tummy back, and hold. And lengthen out. Push the chest forward now. I want you to make sure you can feel that stretch in the back of your leg. So push forward, then drop the head. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Sink lower. Belly button back, sit up tall. Now you're going to take your right knee out to the side. Now you can leave your foot down there, or you can bring it right in if your knee and hip will allow. Your other option is to just take that leg off to the side so you're facing down your left leg, okay? So left leg is out in front of you. You're going to push towards it, the foot, then drop your head. Deep breath in through the nose and breathe out. Relax your neck. Belly button back and sit up. Turn and face your bent knee now. I want you to take your left hand and place it on that knee. Take your right hand around and just pull yourself around a little bit, sitting up nice and tall. Good, and slowly release yourself back around to the front and change the legs over. So we need to be facing straight down towards that right leg, okay? Not off to the side, straight that way. Push the chest forward towards it and then drop the head. Take a breath in and breathe out. Relax the neck. Good, belly button back and sitting up. Turn and face that knee now. Take the opposite hand onto the knee and the other one behind you and pull yourself around. Keep sitting nice and tall as you do this. Keep your butt on the floor as well. Slowly back around. Good, let's bring both feet together, soles of the feet together now. And we're just going to gently push those knees towards the floor. And I want you to feel the stretch in through the hip area as well as the inner thigh. Gently pushing down. Hinging forward slightly as well. That'll add into that stretch there. Good, and sitting up. All right, stretch your legs out, give them a really good shake. That's it. We're going to come up onto our knees. So up you come. Take your right foot forward, square yourself up and tuck the tailbone under and hold. Holding, holding, feeling the stretch in the front of the leg. Good, and carefully change legs. And tuck again, holding, pulling up tall. And release. Okay, so we want to tuck the toes and push back onto our feet so that we're in a crouch position. Drop that chin down to the chest. Push the bum up to the ceiling. Try and relax those arms and shoulders while you're there. Relax your neck as well so that you're hanging right upside down, and just allow those arms to get heavier and heavier to sort of relax through the shoulders and the neck area. You might even feel a gentle stretch in the upper back area there. All right, belly button to the spine. Slowly unroll all the way back to the top. And stand nice and tall. Good, bring the arms forward, breathing in. And breathe out, squeezing back. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Good, bring the arms to the side. Take the legs a little wider. Coming over and hold. And then take that top arm all the way up towards your ear. Feel that stretch. Arm back out to the side. And come up. And over the other way. Hold. And then make that more intense. Good. Arm back out. And back up. Lower the arms, bring the feet back in. Lift the shoulders to the ears and down. Shoulders to the ears and down. Good. Chin to the chest and chin to the ceiling. And forward. Look over your right shoulder and round to the left. And forward. Drop the ear down and over and up. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in gently back and out. Once more, breathing in and out. Shoulders high and feel them drop all the way down. Then open the chest and release. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if there's any issues with anything, okay? See you later, ladies. See you later, Chris. See you later, everyone. Night.